than I had 20 years ago, let me tell you, right? So the next meeting that we have, we hope to have Intel support. Intel's here today, thank you. Broadcom, Apple, and on and on and on, because the world needs to change. The model is definitely broken, okay? And Greg talked about how we got there, proprietary connectors. Great, we're going to change that. This is a commonly used phrase, and you're seeing it a lot every day in the San Jose Mercury News, in the Sunday paper: reduce, reuse, recycle. We believe in it at Greenplug, and we know that our partners that we work with believe in it as well. And we've talked and spoken to folks from government, folks from retailers, consumer electronic companies. They all want change too, but they're afraid. So we're going to try to make it easy for them with our partners. Okay, you heard about mini USB and micro USB, and if anybody has a BlackBerry, like I do, and this camera here, this Canon camera, it has a mini USB connector, and now it's going to go to micro USB. It looks at the same form factor, and it's going small. So what we've done at Greenplug is we've taken a very tried and true standard called USB, and we gave it some steroids. We've built a hybrid version with our partners, Molex and on, and we hope the rest of the world soon. This particular connector and the USB standard, USB has done a great job, but this was never developed to be a charging connector, right? It was never developed. It has a 5-watt going to, is it 5 volts, Gus? 5 volts? 5 volts going to 7.5 volts, right? Yeah, okay. We've built one that will charge up to 120, right? I'm too small to go to jail, right? I'm checking these numbers twice, right? So imagine putting this connector in a Makita drill, in a Black & Decker cordless screwdriver, anything like that, right? One connector. You have a power supply, it knows it's a drill. You plug in your iPod, and it knows it's an iPod and gives it just the power it needs, and when it's done using power, it shuts it off, okay? And once you have this dynamic communication that Gus is going to talk about following me, between the power supply and the client device, there's many things possible. We think our technology is just beginning in power supplies. We think that once that digital highway is built, there's applications in lighting, right? I would love to have my house when the sun is out, that my lights dim automatically, and when there's cloud cover, the lights turn on, so I don't have to get up. And our technology provides a foundation for that. Okay, so what are our goals for this alliance? Again, we are just a small component of this alliance. There's nothing proprietary about what we do, what we are. We are acting as, like Ed said, right, as the plug. We are trying to spark ideas and beg our friends to join us on this crazy journey. And that's what we're doing. Unfortunately, our friends from Walmart couldn't make it tonight, but we are tapping on their door hard. We are tapping on Ingram Micro, Best Buy. We're looking at exploring building products with Best Buy and others. Okay, so this is our dream. Our dream is that someday this Motorola phone will be just shipped with a cable and not a power supply, because you'll have a Greenplug enabled, or whatever you want to call it, right? A universal power supply enabled system at home, system in your car, and anything you buy that is universally connected will work. That's the big vision here today, and we can't do it by ourselves. Okay, so I talked a little bit earlier, but who are we and what we are? Again, we do not build power supplies. You look around this room, you see these signs up there. These are reference designs of possibilities of what our friends like at Belkin can build, what our friends at Philips can build, what our friends at IBM or Apple can build. These are new ideas in a new direction, one connector, okay? So what we do, just quickly, I'm going to just touch on this lightly because Gus is going to really get into the technical bowels, and you techies out there can ask him everything you want. But it's it's the enablement of there's code in the client device, and it talks to the power supply. And you have this communication, and many things can be possible. It's very simple. Why wasn't it thought of before? I don't know, but it's time to change. Okay, so why this alliance? Okay? Because as I learned from Visa 20 years ago, you need different entities to get traction. You need PG&E to say, hey, let me call Sempra and let me call Southern Cal Edison and other energy companies, and let's give rebates, as Wayne was saying. Let's go to Best Buy and make these rebates in the store possible, right? Let's do it with our partners who are going to build these things. We need NGOs like NRDC with NOAA. We need the consumer electronic manufacturers. We need end users walking in to Best Buy and saying, I want that camera right there. Oh, it doesn't have the universal connector on it? Then I don't want it, because I don't want another wall wart. I got a perfectly good power supply at home that I want to charge all my devices with. Okay, we need to fix the problem together. We need all of these change agents. In the next meeting, you're going to hear there's sign-up sheets in the back to join the Green Plug Alliance, or it's forevermore going to be called the Alliance for Universal Power Supplies. Ed actually coined the Green Plug Alliance, and I thought it had a catchy ring to it, but it's a little too generic, right? I mean, it's too specific, I should say. We need something more generic. Alliance for Universal Power Supplies is born today. We hope to get Intel support. We hope to get AMD support, Broadcom support, others to join us and to go out and fix this. Okay, so as I said, there's sign-up sheets in the back. We hope you all participate. This meeting is being videotaped. You're going to be able to take any pieces that you'd like and send it to friends and others that can join. We hope that you do that. We'll be in contact with those that sign up about the next working group meeting, and it's going to be very big because we're going to spend the next couple of weeks going back to Walmart and saying, you got to get out of Arkansas and you got to come see us. And we're going to bring the right people to the table, and hopefully maybe, Wayne, we could have it right here. Maybe not in this auditorium, but I'm sure you have a room or two, right? So that's it. And with that, I will be back up here to take questions. But with that, I'd like to turn it over to Ed. And I better not forget these. My wife will kill me.